Hello, everybody. My name is Michal Mael, and welcome to The Mentor and the Student.
I'm the student, Mackenzie.
Amazing student.
Oh, yes. I was not wanting to do this today. I said I was going to say that. But sometimes we just have to force ourselves to do things that we don't want to do, but know that we should do it and that it's good for us. And it's good to overcome the fear of trying to release all the gunk that's built up on camera. That takes a lot.
It does take a lot of courage, and I applaud you for the courage. Good girl. You're wonderful.
I have a wonderful role model, so it helps.
We are doing our best. So really what it is that we started this morning together, and we were talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got all red. And I said, wow, I'm triggering you. Yes! This is awesome.
She loves it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
you should see all kinds of stuff happen, sir. She can flush, and then she gets white.
I can't even think.
Yep.
And I don't want to become like that.
That's the triggers.
Yeah.
You know, and then we were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about, well, it wasn't just about the police. Authority figures, you know. And and how police is an authority. And I said, I don't think so. I think you're like, well, they're supposed to be a peacemaker, but they're really policy maker. And I said, okay, and their authority. I said, well, no, because I think of it differently, because I think of them that they're just following the rules that they were given by their bosses and their bosses and their bosses, right? Until we get to our government. And then I brought it all the way down to Moses. Moses brought us the 10 Commandments to pretty much get us barbarian concept to becoming like civilized. And, you know, and so thou shalt not, you know, this and this and this and this and this, right?
Yeah.
It's just the 10 Commandments.
And neither perspective, I think, is wrong, because all of our perspectives contribute to what the world is today. So it's all right, and it's just, I personally had to detach from the ideas that, like, attach so strongly to ideas that you become so angry and passionate about it, and just accept it, I guess.
Yeah, okay, I got that, but at the same token, you know that stems from your childhood.
Yeah.
You know, and that the things that happened in the past really brings up how we are affected in the present. Mm-hmm. And until we clear our past and release that anger and the hurt and the pain and all of that stuff, okay, if it's not loving or neutral, get rid of it, right? Mm-hmm. So we have to bring it up because we need that charge, okay?
Yeah.
And with that charge, and when you get all out of your mind, I'm like, breathe.
Yeah.
It's like almost a gift for you. And it's a hard gift. And it's not the prettiest gift, you know? It doesn't have ribbons. Only has ribbons at the end.
No ribbons.
No ribbons. But it's an effect that you have in your life that you no longer want in your life. It
doesn't serve you, and never when I get to that point do I walk away feeling satisfied. It's just like, wow, I could have not been so angry about it and expressed it in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, there's other ways of feeling. I guess it stems from the feeling of it versus the expression comes after the feeling.
So it's an old emotion that triggers you and makes you react in a specific way that no longer serves you.
Yep.
So how do we let it go?
Through breathing.
And if it's not loving or neutral, see, this is the mantra. If it's not loving or neutral, let it go. If it's not loving or neutral, you need to let it go. It no longer serves you, so it actually holds you back.
Yeah.
You know, and it holds you back for you, for you, your true self. That's what's holding back. You know, so the way that you want to be in your life, the happiness you want to have in your life, it's holding you back, though you don't feel that way because you lived in it for so long.
And that's what's comfortable.
Yeah, so.
No, change is inevitable. So I just need change for the better, and that's why I'm here trying to do this and show you guys that we can talk about this, that this isn't a foreign subject. It's, we just have to express it to each other and then be like, oh, okay, help each other get through it, I guess.
And when she gets giggly, means she's nervous. That's how she does it. She gets giggly. So,
oh my goodness.
So are we starting to breathe? Because see, it's already coming up. You can tell her.
I'm red.
She's like a buck. It's like, bam, it's wide open.
Jack is walking away. He's like, I can't even take this right now. Can feel embarrassed.
What?
I'm embarrassed.
It's not embarrassed. You're vulnerable right now.
Yes, and that is a struggle. I don't like to feel vulnerable. I don't like to feel controlled, and that's why I got so passionate this morning. And it does stem back to control. And we talked about that last week. I have an issue with control, and coming here and living the way that Earthlings live. It is a struggle.
It's a struggle, but you know what? You should be very proud of yourself. I mean, for every day that I even told you there's going to be times that you're going to just want to walk away and run. And you're used to doing that.
Yeah,
you're a runner.
That's my comfort zone.
Yeah, you're a runner. I don't care. I'll go backpacking it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Bye, and I've done it too. Yeah,
and you're watching yourself.
Yeah.
So now you're getting to a point where you can actually see the cause and effect of when you're thinking in that way, with control. It's all right, I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm a runner, I'm gonna run. Versus like, okay, I'm just gonna breathe through this because this is something that's old. It's got nothing to do with my life right now. I don't want it to be a part of my life anymore, and I want to clear it. So take a deep breath.
That helps too.
It does. Shake it out sometimes. It really works.
Yeah,
it's like I pat myself. I just kick this stuff.
I like the brushing off your shoulders. Yep. I get a lot of weight there. And this morning, I didn't even realize it until you said it in the meditation. So I just get it off your shoulders. It's good. Sit up straight. You're like ready for the day.
You're ready for the day, and you're ready for my life.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my life because right now we're being held back from the true life. And you're so blessed to be so young doing this at a very young age. And to find a mentor that be able to like, okay, come on, just look. Now, I'm never ever going to tell you what to do. And you saw that the other day, you gave me a little boomeranger. And I went, oh, well, that was interesting. I said, okay, well, I'm not going to say anything. But my friend said something to you.
Yes, and it helped because she pointed it out later on that if she did say something, that it would conflict, so.
Because I would be going against a decision that you made.
Yeah.
Like if you made a decision, you would have held me on it. You would have been like, because of you, la la la. You would find any excuse. So I didn't give you one. I just went, well, why don't you go meditate on that and write about it?
Yeah.
And Ashel, my friend, was like, oh, well, no, why are you thinking about it? Let me give
you some pointers here.
A little bit of different. And I said, I can't be the one that tells that to you.
Because my ego will be like, oh, but all these other reasons of why she would say a certain perspective.
Yeah, you would have ate it up. You would have ate it up, chewed it up, made a nice sandwich out of it, and just chewed hot on it, and I would have been like, all right. And I wouldn't say anything. Because at one point you are in control of your own self, right? So then you have to look at everything, and then afterwards you need to start asking. And that's really important, to start asking the questions. Ask spirit. Ask spirit. Should I have like chocolate ice cream today, or should I have, ask small stuff, because that won't interfere with your ego.
Yeah.
Then afterwards you start asking some really good questions.
That's a good brain hack.
Yeah, it's a really
Heart
good,
hack.
it's a heart, brain, everything hack. It's just a
Yeah.
hacker. So
Yeah.
you start asking, should I go left, should I go right? Should I do this or should I do that? And start asking lots of little questions when you're journaling. And then see if you get an answer. They'll probably be like, we don't care. And they'll probably write that.
Yeah.
We don't care. What we care is that you're breathing through this stuff. And they'll start writing back. So if you want spirit and guides to write back to you, start to do your journal, start to ask the questions. Even if they seem stupid, it's okay. In the beginning, it is good just to get the connection and the rolling of that.
Because they can't connect with us. We have to try to make the
connect.
first move.
That's right.
They
That's
play
right.
hard to get.
Well, no,
We
they've
gotta
been,
make this.
I bet you they've been tapping for a while,
Yeah,
but we haven't been listening.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's a good point.
Yeah, a lot of times there's lots of taps. I call them 9 lives. When you're supposed to have been like, that was an accident waiting to happen, and that didn't happen. Somebody's watching for you,
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't notice these things. It's
Yeah,
just like because
it's
you're
hard
living
to
numb.
see. Mm-hmm.
You're
And not
living
living
numb.
in the present moment and paying attention to the signs.
Yeah.
So pay
Ask for
attention to the
signs.
signs.
Ask for the signs.
Yes.
So you know what? I'm really grateful that you're here. I want to really thank you for coming here to mentor and the student.
Thank you for mentoring me.
Yeah, my blessings.
Thank you, and I hope I don't let you down.
There's no way
Or
you
I
can
hope I
limit it.
don't let myself
Yeah,
down.
there you go. Because for me, that's not a possibility. That's not a possibility. So thank you all very much for coming, mentoring the student.
you.
And keep it coming. If you like what we're saying, if you have some questions, DM us, follow us, subscribe to us if you're on YouTube. And it's really important. And if you do have questions or if you want to be a part of this, connect with us. We're here.
I'll be happy to answer some questions.
Me too. Much love.
Subscribe below and follow us.
Yes. Thank you.